In this video, we're going to learn about smart collections in Lightroom Classic. The previous video, I created a regular collection, which you see here, and I dragged 10 images into it. And with a regular collection, you basically have to take images in and out of that collection yourself. They don't automatically go in there for any reason. But smart collections allow Lightroom to automatically place images into that smart collection based on a set of rules. And they can be really helpful and save you a lot of work. So let's learn how to do this. I'm going to go back to my regular folder, which you see here. This is my assignment 1 folder. I've got all of these pictures I'm going to show you in the grid view. Now I took the time early on to give each one of these images a star rating from 1 to 5. You can see there's a little like, here's just a 1 star, here's a 5 star, here's a 3 star. They're somewhat judged based on what I actually think of the images, but more or less I just made sure to have an array of different star ratings for the sake of this demo. Now, one way that we use those star ratings very quickly is that we can switch our filters to rated, and it will show us only the images that have been rated. But further, I can decide to say, show me only the images that are 3 stars and higher. Show me only the images that are 4 stars and higher, or 5 stars and higher, and you can see the group gets smaller and smaller as I go. All of the other images are still there. We haven't deleted them, but we're only seeing the images, in this case, that are 5 stars and higher. So I could filter down for just these 5-star images, and I could drag them into a collection. But wouldn't it be nice if I didn't have to do that? And you'll see an advantage for your future images as I do this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to just filters off. We're going to see all of the images, starred and not starred, and highly rated, not highly rated, flagged and unflagged, doesn't matter. I want to point out that all of these images, right when I imported them, I gave them all the keyword of College of DuPage. That's where these images are shot. So what if I wanted to have a collection that had all of my best images from College of DuPage, even if I go and shoot at College of DuPage more in the future? Here's the advantage of a smart collection. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the library menu. Instead of new collection, we're going to choose new smart collection. I'm going to give this new smart collection a name, and this will be best of COD, or College of DuPage. And here I can set up one or more rules that decide whether a picture is added to this collection. So the first thing I'm going to do, and this gives you this by default, I'm going to keep this as rating, and then is greater than or equal to, and I'm going to click on 5 stars. You want to do 3 stars or 4 stars, that's up to you. I'm going to do 5 stars. And then at the end of this, I'm going to click this little plus button here to add a second rule. So if I only left it with just the rating is equal to 5 stars, then any image I ever give 5 stars is automatically going to go into that collection. And you might want to set up a collection like that that's just your best pictures ever of anything. As long as they've been given 5 stars, they go into that collection. But in this case, I need them to meet one more criteria. And that criteria is that they have the keyword College of DuPage. So what I'm going to do is right here in the second rule, instead of rating, I'm going to click this open. I'm going to come down to Other Metadata, Keywords. And this is going to be keywords contains, and you'll notice that there's lots of different other Boolean phrases, I think you'd call this, that you can choose here. But this is just going to be a simple one. It just contains, and I'm going to type out, and I better make sure that I spell it correctly here, just as I put it in my keywords. I'm going to type in College of DuPage. You can see that over here, that's exactly how I have that keyword spelled. This is important, by the way. If you wrote portrait in your keyword, and then you put in this rule and said that it must contain portraits, plural, then an image may not meet the criteria to be in this collection. But as soon as I now hit create, any images that match these 2 rules, that meet both the criteria of having 5 stars and have the keyword of College of DuPage, will automatically go into this collection. You'll notice also that this says it has to match all of the following rules. If I say any of the following rules, then any image that has either College of DuPage as a keyword or it has 5 stars will go in there. That's not what I want. I'm going to say it has to match all of those rules. Okay, I'm going to hit create, and we will see over here in the collections area, this is my new smart collection. You can see that it's a smart collection because it has this little cogwheel gear kind of thing next to it. Best of COD, and automatically 6 of my images made it into that collection. 6 images in my library right now have the keyword of College of DuPage and have 5 stars. If I decide to demote one of these images in terms of stars, like this one, if I say, oh, you know what, this image is only a 4-star image, and I just tapped the number 4 key, it got kicked out of the club. It no longer met the criteria to be as a part of the collection. It's no longer in there. If I go to my folder now and say, you know, in fact, I forget where was that image. This image, no, it's not that one. This image, let's say I bump it back up to 5 stars. That image now got readmitted to the club. It's back in the club, it's back in the collection. If there are any other images along the line that I decide, maybe this one, you know, okay, I think this is a 5-star image, I hit 5 stars, that also just got added to the collection, and you see now the collection is 7 images, including that one. So in the future, if I shoot any more images of College of DuPage and I give them that keyword, any of those images that I also rate 5 stars will automatically be added to that collection. Where would this be really helpful to you? In my actual working library, which you're not seeing here, my actual working catalog, I have smart collections for my best portraits, my best landscapes, my best travel images, etc. And any image that has the keyword, let's say portrait or travel or landscape, let's say, and it also has 5-star rating, will go into those individual smart collections. And that's really helpful because if I ever need to pull images, let's say for an online juried exhibition of landscape photography, I don't have to go searching through all of my different folders where I might have shot a landscape and thought, oh, didn't I shoot some good landscapes on that trip to Ireland, and what year was that? You know, as long as I have keyworded things with those basic genre keywords and I have star rated them, those images automatically go into my smart collection, so they're really easy to find. Okay. And that does it for smart collections.